Today, we're stepping into one of the most avoided, misunderstood, yet deeply sensitive topics in marriage. Can there truly be marriage without sex? Is sex optional? Is it mandatory? What if one partner is not interested? And what does God actually say about intimacy? If you're married, preparing for marriage, or walking through a difficult season, stay with me. This teaching will bring clarity, healing, and understanding. 1. What sex really represents in marriage? Most people think sex is just pleasure. Some think it's just a marital duty. Others see it as an emotional need. But biblically, sex is much more. It is emotional bonding, spiritual unity, covenant renewal, a deep expression of love, trust, and vulnerability. Sex is the only act God designed that joins two people in body, soul, and spirit. 1 Corinthians 7:3-5 makes it clear. Husbands and wives should not deprive each other except by mutual consent, and for a short time. Meaning, sex is not an optional extra. It is part of the covenant. It is a tool God uses to strengthen unity. It is one of the ways marriage reflects intimacy with Christ. So, the question, can a marriage survive without sex? It can exist, yes, but it cannot thrive if intimacy is absent for long periods without mutual understanding. A marriage without intimacy becomes a marriage without glue. 2. When a sexless marriage can still work. There are rare situations where couples remain deeply connected without sex, but only when both partners agree and feel emotionally satisfied. These include 1. Medical conditions. Chronic illness, surgery, childbirth recovery, hormonal imbalance, disability. These can reduce or remove desire. 2. Aging and natural physical changes. Older couples may gradually shift from sexual intimacy to deeper companionship. 3. Temporary spiritual seasons. During grief, fasting, trauma healing, or spiritual retreat, intimacy may pause. 4. Mutual asexuality or naturally low libido. Some couples genuinely do not prioritize sex, but remain emotionally close. In these rare cases, there's peace, there's agreement, there's no resentment, no one feels rejected. But this only works when both partners are satisfied and supportive. When only one partner is okay with no sex, the marriage becomes emotionally uneven. 3. When lack of sex becomes a problem. Let's talk about the reality that many couples face. One partner desires intimacy, the other withdraws. No agreement, no explanation, just a silent wall. And what happens? Emotional distance grows. Affection disappears. Temptation increases. Rejection builds. Self-esteem drops. Communication weakens. Resentment takes root. The marriage becomes vulnerable. A sexless marriage becomes a loveless marriage only when communication dies. Many Christian couples are praying hard, but avoiding the conversations that matter. Intimacy is not everything in marriage, but in marriage, it is not nothing. It is a God-designed connection point. 4. Why partners withdraw from intimacy. Most sexless marriages do not happen suddenly. They happen silently. Here are the most common reasons one partner loses desire. 1. Emotional disconnection. For many women especially, sex begins outside the bedroom, through affection, kindness, and emotional safety. 2. Stress and exhaustion. Work pressure, parenting, house chores, financial stress, desire drops. 3. conflict, and unresolved issues. When the heart is hurt, the body follows. 4. Low self-esteem. A partner who feels unattractive withdraws physically. 5. Sexual trauma. Past abuse, assault, or painful experiences create fear around intimacy. 6. Pornography addiction. It breaks trust, distorts expectations, and sabotages connection. 7. Health and hormonal changes. Menopause, postpartum recovery, low testosterone, certain medications, all affect desire. When you understand why, you can begin to heal how. 5. How to restore sexual intimacy. If your marriage is struggling with intimacy, restoration is possible. Here are practical, spiritual, and emotional steps. 1. Open, honest, and safe communication. Talk without blame. Express desire without pressure. Share fears without shame. 2. Heal emotional wounds first. Sometimes the issue isn't sexual. It's emotional. It's unresolved hurt. It's feeling unseen or unheard. Healing the heart restores the desire. 3. Rebuild affection outside the bedroom. Small gestures bring big results. Hold hands. Sit close. Hug more. Kiss intentionally. Compliment each other. Laugh together. Affection opens the door to intimacy. 4. Seek medical or counseling help. Sometimes libido issues have biological roots. Sometimes trauma requires a therapist. And there is no shame in seeking help. Marriage is too important to suffer in silence. 5. Reduce stress together. Share responsibilities. Create balance. Plan time to rest. Remove unnecessary pressure. A peaceful mind welcomes intimacy. 6. Pray for unity and sexual healing. Yes, pray about intimacy. God created it. God honors it. God restores it. Invite Him into your healing journey. And remember, restoration takes time. Healing takes time. Reconnection takes time. But when both hearts are willing, intimacy can blossom again beautifully. 6. Final message to couples. So finally, can there truly be a marriage without sex? Yes, but only when both partners mutually agree and feel emotionally fulfilled. Otherwise, lack of intimacy becomes a silent danger. Marriage needs communication, connection, compassion, commitment, and yes, physical intimacy. Marriage is not only spiritual or emotional, it is physical too. And when all three align, marriages thrive, hearts heal, and love becomes deeper. If this teaching blessed you, like the video, comment, "My marriage will thrive," and subscribe for more teachings on relationship and marriage 24/7. And share this message with someone who needs it. And remember, a thriving marriage is possible when you build it with love, wisdom, and intentionality.